Following the widespread violations of human and religious rights and the horrible genocides taking place in Syria, Yemen, Pakistan and Afghanistan and many other Muslim countries, the human rights organization of Free Muslim, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, released a statement in which it demanded the international community to end these catastrophes by finding a solution. In its statement, Free Muslim organization pointed to the September 11 terrorist attacks and warned the international community of the threats by Wahhabism, which has given birth to many terrorist groups such as ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram and Taliban, who target the innocent and unarmed civilians. In the end, Free Muslim organization warned of the serious threats by Wahhabism and urged the world leaders to cause approach to these terrorist groups and the ongoing genocides in different countries.
Free Muslim Non-Violence Organization calls the United Nations, the Security Council, and the international community to take a serious stand to counter terrorism and the countries which support the activities of the Takfiri terrorist groups. In a statement, the organization stated, "In the past 15 years and after the tragedy of September 11, it was not possible for the international community to reduce the phenomena of terrorism which originates from the ideology of Wahhabism. And there still are many countries in the world whose communities suffer from blind terrorism which targets the innocents or solve the humanitarian crisis for that matter." These days, the international community pays respect to the victims of the tragedy of September 11, which has resulted in the death of thousands of innocent civilians. And unfortunately, such human rights violations continue to this very day, and the terrorist groups carry out a series of attacks on many of the capitals and the cities around the world. Over the past years, the terrorists have managed to increase their activities in many urban areas, especially across the Middle East and the European countries. The organization also pointed that there are still some pillars of terrorism active around the globe, and they help support and fund the Takfiri terrorist organizations, yet the international community was incapable of stopping them due to the political agendas that some countries have. Moreover, the organization considered the deviant ideology of Wahhabism as the origin of the activities of Al-Qaeda, Daesh, Al-Nusra Front, Boko Haram and Taliban, all of whom resort to violence and killing to achieve their goals. In addition, the organization explained that the financial and moral support of the terrorist organization still continues to this very day, and all the Western countries are fully aware of this truth, yet they are not taking any serious measures against it due to their political agendas. In the end, this organization demanded that the international community to take some serious measures to put an end to the civil war in Syria, Yemen and so on and so forth, and pointed that lawlessness as well as not supporting the democratic governments which fight terror through military actions such as Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iraq, Yemen, Libya and Nigeria was the cause for the spread of violence and terrorism.